The subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of Hey Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And for New York, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett at the small forward.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
So it's the Knicks now. 4-point game. Here's Rose and Embiid with the block. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Count the basket.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind. Finish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. High post, Embiid over Rose. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Rose against Harden. Really left alone that time.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Harden. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Quickly the pass to Rose. Over Maxey. Here's Robinson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Basket good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Maxey passes to Harris. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Rose. Barrett kicks to Rose. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
They get it back. A nice shot by Embiid.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Outside Robinson. Rose finds Barrett. Robinson. It's hauled in by Thibault.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Embiid. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. And he gets it to go. Embiid's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Rose against Harden. Rose in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
The burst, the tight handles, all of it makes Derrick Rose one tough cover defensively. And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Knicks trail by 3. Handle with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Kemba Walker's checked in for Derrick
New York
Rose.
Knicks, Kemba Walker.
Harden scanning the floor. Passes it to Maxey. Oh, good on the triple. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Here's Quickly after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Quickly the pass to Walker. Up top, Barrett wants to get it to Randall and does. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Harden finds Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Walker trying to get open is Robinson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong. But it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Different look for New York. Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Reddish in for Quickly. Harden the pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Now here's Walker with the drive. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. And good that time. Embiid's got 14 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Jordan comes in for Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Walker's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Magic. Shots good by Walker.
And a master at creating space. Walker can get his shot off in a variety of ways.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Noel.
In the first 2 minutes.
Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. The offensive rebound. Harden way outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The 76ers leading by 7. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. It's Harden with the drive, and out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Burks' shot is good.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Milton the pass to Jordan. Back to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Noel. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Randall. Misses the layup. The 76ers leading by 4. And it's Harris off the drive. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tobias can't take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Reddish. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Milton kicks to Harris. Over Randall. Out to Harris. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Reddish's shot is good. And now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the 2020 draft, Emmanuel quickly reveals the origin of his NBA-ready teardrop floater.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age.
And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. Korkmaz is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lets it go with the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Green kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The shot misses. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat-out awesome.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Harris outside. Pass to Green. Inside. Burks with the steal. 3 on none. There's no one back. And the basket by Rose.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Brenton, which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
The kick out to Rose. Rose double teamed. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Burks has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. New York calls timeout. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Julius Randle. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reddish. And quickly in for Burks. And they take the lead.
Shake Milton.
And the 76ers lead by 2.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Here's Robinson. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hilton the pass to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Embiid. Over Robinson. Embiid, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The shot's good from quickly.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
And they double up Embiid. Back to Korkmaz. Not going to go that time. And New York will come the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Good on the triple. Korkmaz has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
To the middle. Here's Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot up.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot break on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. That's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Here's Embiid. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. And he recovers it. Tries again. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
They get it again. Another shot. He takes it up and plays it in. And the Knicks lead by 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Lock at 6. Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bounce pass from Rose. Chalk up 2 there.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Embiid tries in. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Rose. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Noel. Millsap grabs the miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. And the rejection by Noel. Ball stolen. Harden outside. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Assists like that have typified your effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Up there for Robinson.
Tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Noel against Harden, and it's Thibault in the corner. Harden outside. Back to Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. So New York will take it the other way. To the left wing. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. Now Harden. He's got 7. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks out front, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They found us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Rose goes in quickly with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. Down low. Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid's got 22.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Rose against Harden. Rose kicks to Quickly. Drills it from outside. Quickly's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a shot you can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. High post, Embiid. Robinson on him. 6 to shoot. Harden the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
New York calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The pass to Barrett. Back to Rose. Rose double team. Here's Barrett. Here's Randall. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Harris inside the line. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Quickly. Off target with his 3. 76ers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Harris. Robinson against Embiid. Passes it to Maxey. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Rose. Back to Randall from outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
To the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Harris on the double team. Quickly the pass to Randall. Kept alive by New York. Here's Barrett. Back to Quickly. A floater. No good on that one. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. On the wing quickly. And Harden comes to help. Outside Robinson. Here's Rose. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Looking to get it going, and Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got 9 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Feeds it to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Robinson. For the lead, here's Barrett. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him.
To the wing right side. Here's Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. And they recover it. Kicks it out to Harden. Harris against Randall. Second shot opportunity. Nice yet again. Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid for the Knicks. Burks, he's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Quickly. And Walker subbed in for Rose. The 76ers also with the sub. Jordan's checked in. Harris on the double team. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits with the new 14. Burks can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And the Knicks miss again. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harden gets the bucket.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
The Knicks shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. They double-team Walker. The feed now to Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on James Harden.
First team.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. And the 76ers with some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Harden. It's Korkmaz in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Barrett trying to free himself up.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And a wide open look for Walker. Here's Burks. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Burks has got 10 points.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Harden the pass to Niang. Count it.
George
And we
Niang.
know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his
James
team
Harden.
heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
The pass to Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Knicks lead by 2. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Jordan. Korkmaz is out there with Harden. Then it's Green, and it's Niang in at the 4 slot. Clock at 4. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
And Harden comes to help. Burks on the wing. Kicks to Barrett. Here's Walker with the 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And Green gets it to go.
When you're trying to space the floor, Green's the guy you'll want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
Passes it to Burks for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks.
Coming onto the floor for your
Walker dishes to Randall.
Mitchell Robinson.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Harden with the drive. Burks with the steal. To the middle. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Robinson against Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. Nice move. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
The assist.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harden up and in on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Lobbed up there for Robinson. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Bank shot, no good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. I wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Drives to the hoop. Here's Harris. Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
New York trailing. Left side Walker. Yep, it counts. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid kicks to Harris. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Burks. Embiid inside, guarded by Robinson. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
There's Walker with the 3, and he recovers it. Inside, second chance effort, and it's Robinson with the bucket inside.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks, David. Pass to Maxey. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Quickly kicks to Walker. Randall left side. It's stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block. Three-pointer, Randall. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Philadelphia has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter in 4 of 5 shooting. The 3. Maxey, no good. The Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. The game now all time. Randall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Walker going inside. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for New York?
Defensively, they play with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Here's Maxey to the inside. Oh!
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
It's stolen by Milton. He kicks it to Harris. Pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey quickly covering. Embiid inside. Robinson on him. It's good from beyond the arc.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. They need this. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. So they foul intentionally. The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. James Harden. He's checked in for Philadelphia.
The floor for the Sixers.
Here is Harden. Embiid in the corner. No good from outside.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And they go to the intentional foul.
Julius Randle. That's his second personal.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the
Start with the
Sixers.
scoring numbers when you talk James Harden. But he's also led the league in assists, steals, three-pointers, even minutes played. An incredibly impactful player.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
For T-shirt.
They're trailing by 7.
Substitution.
There's
for your
21
Knicks.
seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Good! Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to
That's his
foul, but
first
I'm
personal.
sure they would have liked to
13.
foul someone different.
First free throw
line
is
for the
good,
Sixers.
and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Harden against Quickly, all alone. And another
Tyrese
assist for
Maxey.
him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
James Harden.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
Third team foul.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Substitution.
I mean,
for
that's
your
a tough
Knicks.
break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Offline.